Liezl loves books, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm just a girl who likes reading romance, fantasy, romantasy, paranormal, any kind of books in general, and I also happen to have cerebral palsy, and it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the 10 books I have downloaded on Kindle Unlimited. You're allowed to borrow 20 books from Kindle Unlimited, but I always borrow 10, although most of the books I read are 95% on Kindle Unlimited. Now, I downloaded these books from Kindle Unlimited either because I heard somebody talking about them on Instagram, or I heard about it from a booktuber. Whispers in the Water. This is a romantic suspense, second chance romance. And I heard about this book from a person on Bookstagram. The guy is an ex-army soldier. He lives in this small town, and the heroine is his past girlfriend, and she moves back to town for reasons, and it's their second chance romance. When I looked at the audiobook for this book, I saw it was narrated by C.J. Bloom and Walker Williams, and I immediately downloaded this book so I can get this book on WhisperSync. Spark the Flame by Ivy Asher. This is a standalone romantasy with dragon shifters. I also heard another bookstagrammer talk about this book, Scars Beneath the Serpent's Scale. I've seen this book making its rounds on Bookstagram. All I know is a murder mystery, and the hero and the heroine has celestial magic. Defying Logic is an romantic suspense series. I binge like the first 3 books on audio because I bought the whole series during the Audible sale, and now I'm up to book 5, which is Defying Logic, and I really like these audiobooks. It reminds me of Paul McCade's Criminal Intention series, and I love that series. How Not to Fall in Love by Carla Sorensen, and I love the first 2 books in the series, so I want to read the 3rd book. Now, this is about one of the players on the football team. He did not get along with the team. He's butts heads with the coach, but he gets his romance with a single mom who also happens to work for the same football team. Cruel Love by E.K. Hunter. Now, I watch the Bestie book reviews, books that need more hype video, and this book was on there. This is a dark mafia romance book. The audiobook is on Hoopla, so I had to download this book because what Jessica said about this book sounded so good. His Juliet. This is the sequel to his Tesoro, and this is the 2nd book in her mafia romance series by Amelia Rossi, and I have to read this book because the 3rd book in the series, His Empress, is coming out this month, and the audiobook for his Juliet is on Hoopla. Eternal. I downloaded this book because I've also seen this book making its rounds on Bookstagram. This is a dark romance. This is about a female fixer who gets revenge on the people that wronged her, who takes people out, and then somebody hires another assassin to take the heroine out. So he becomes her stalker and he's supposed to kill her, but he falls in love with her instead. This book is so long. That's the only reason why I haven't read this book yet. But I'll get to this book eventually. King of Pain. Now, I read this book already and I downloaded this book from Kindle Unlimited so I can get the Whisper Sing, because the King of Pain audiobook comes out today, the day I'm filming this, April 14th. And so I need to hear this story in my ears because I read it with my eyeballs. But the author, J.P. Joseph, has been giving us teases about the audiobook, and the audiobook sounds so good. So I had to get this audiobook because I love Chance and Anthony so much, and their story needs to be heard. Beautifully Broken by Laura Lee. This is another book I heard about from the Bestie Book Reviews on one of their underhype book recommendations. This was featured in the same book that they talked about Cruel Love in. They also talked about this book, Beautifully Broken. I believe Mandy talked about Beautifully Broken and Jessica talked about Cruel Love. Beautifully Broken is a forbidden romance, student-teacher romance, second chance. And what Mandy said about it sounded really good. I love a forbidden romance. Fake Shot by C. Ritchie. This is a fake dating romance, a jock tutor romance, and what the reviews for this book have been amazing on Bookstagram. And so I had to download this book because I've read every book in the series so far. I'm going to read it. Those are all the 10 books I have downloaded on Kindle Unlimited. Please let me know, what books do you have downloaded on Kindle Unlimited? I would love to know. And have you read any of these books? Please let me know. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Liking this video will help me out a lot. And I'll see you Friday. Bye.